Season 2 of Mabuhay Maxima. This is MR, your host. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for being with me, for listening with me, with all of your heartfelt messages. Thank you so much. So for Season 2, it will be all about passion. I will be interviewing 20 people, 20 very passionate people in their respective fields across 20 weeks, alright? So it will be a very fun and very engaging season. I hope you guys will like it. So in a few moments, it will be the first interview, which will be for Mr. Gian Dakay. He will be talking about freelancing, working from home, and trying to build that life, that perfect mix of work and play in your life. I hope you like this episode, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, I just wish you all the best today. I hope you're having a great day today. Enjoy the episode!
Hi everyone! Hello, this is MR and you're listening to Mabuhay Maxima. Hello! So for today, I have with me Mr. Gian Dakay. He is a freelancer and he is a coach and a mentor for all of you who wants to do their hustle online. And he is also the host of the Productivity Sundays podcast. Hello!
Hey, what's up? Hey, guys.
Hi. So, how are you? How are you this quarantine season?
I'm doing amazing, actually. It's been a really productive quarantine, I guess you could say that.
Wow, Productivity Sundays it is. For today, we will talk about Mr. Dakay's passion project. Tell us about your project, your passion rather, and how you started with it.
When I coach my students and I tell them, well, this is okay, you get a free session, MR, that's nice. So, whenever I coach my students, they are all surprised when I say I work 1 hour a day, at most around 3 hours a day, and that's it.
Really?
Yeah, I only work Mondays to Fridays, and yeah, so around, let's say, average 2 hours Monday to Friday, and that's my whole month with my wife. My wife doesn't work. I told her, don't work. I don't want you to work. And that's the work day. That's the work week. And the rest
Wow.
are
Wait,
games or watching movies with my wife or playing with the kids, the dogs. That's it. That's it.
just to clarify,
Yeah.
when you mention work like 1 or 2 hours, is this the mentoring or the part where you earn money?
The part where I earn money.
Wow! How to be you po?
Yeah,
Ang
it's actually
galing!
easy. Okay, it's actually okay. It's not easy. There's a lot behind it, of course. There's no easy money, but it's
Uh-huh.
easier than a lot of people think. So I started my freelancing
Mm-hmm.
when I just graduated. I was not for the record, I was never that A plus student. I settled
Uh-huh.
with C's, and
Mm-hmm.
parang passing grade that was good enough for me, as long as it was it was a passing grade. I was not the best student, and not to mock teachers, not to mock the education system, but after a while, because our age is strange. That's my opinion of everything. Our age, our generation is the strangest because we are sandwiched between the industrial age, our parents, our grandparents, and the information age we have now. So we're sandwiched in between. And
True,
then
true, true. Yeah.
after after graduating, I tried college for 1 semester and I dropped out. I didn't like it. I was not learning. And even back then
Mm-hmm.
in my mind, no, I can't learn like this. The teachers can't teach me.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. But of course, kudos to the education system, people in the education. I have a lot of friends who are teachers, and it was just not for me. That's my point. I was not learning. I
Mm-hmm.
learned more reading, watching online. Back then, YouTube was just this video platform that has, you upload a video and that's there. Well, now it's all live streaming and gaming and all that.
Yeah.
It was more of information, how to do this, how to do that. And that's where I spent a lot of my time. And then one day, because I was already hooked with games that by then, after one day, I just thought I want to make money, but I want to make it at home. So I Googled how to
Mhm.
make money at home, and that's where it started,
Mhm.
really. I found, oh, it's, I guess it's also luck. You can call it luck. Because I found this
Mhm.
freelancing platform. I'm pretty sure people who want to work online are familiar. I found it was Odesk. Odesk back then. Now it's Upwork.
Uh-huh.
I think that's more familiar.
Oh. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I signed up and I just kept applying. I didn't know what I was doing, but I started applying and I got a job at, what was it? The first job I got, I was working at $2 US dollars per hour.
Mhm.
I was an
Mhm.
assistant for this woman. She was in the oil industry and she was based in the US. She needed to find a
Mhm.
job. So I was helping someone. I got a job to help someone find a job. And that's,
Mhm.
yeah, that's where it started. The pay was good for me back then because I had no job. I had no
Yeah.
source of income. So that time it's, wow, $2 per hour, and I was working what, 5 hours a day.
Yeah, that's
And
already above minimum
yeah,
wage.
that was, yeah, back then that was above minimum wage already. And then after that, I think a few months after I finished the job, it was done. I got her a job. She gave me feedback, and it was nice. Again, wow, I was able to help
Mhm.
someone. And then I tried to get back to college. I stayed in college for 6 years, I think, IT.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Mhm.
same thing. It was not my thing. I was not passionate about it. And yeah, I'm a dropout. And I'm a college dropout. Mark Zuckerberg
Mhm.
represent, man. But no, kids, stay in school. Finish finish college. But it just didn't work for me. So yeah, I went back to working online. I did it a full-time thing and I learned techniques. I studied. Those were countless hours of studying, learning what works, trial and error, talking to foreigners. I was on a call day after day after day until,
Mhm.
yeah, now I can charge clients $10, $50 per hour. I even had one client that I negotiated and he gave me a $100 per hour job. And
Wow.
yeah, that's the life now, but it's not easy. That's one thing that I want to say straight ahead. It's not easy to get here. It's not easy to get there. And you need to learn a lot of stuff. You need to be open. You need to keep learning every day and not trust the system because you're the one who makes your system. You're the one who makes your
Right, right.
rules. That's it. It's more of how to present yourself kind of thing. I mean, if others, when they say $100 per hour, that's impossible. But think of it this way. So if you want to be as rich as, let's say, Henry C., this is my typical example,
Mhm.
Henry C. SM, if you want to be as rich as him, does that mean you have to work 100 hours a day, 200 hours a day to earn millions every month? No. In fact, Henry C. now doesn't even do anything and he's still earning. That kind of thing.
Mhm.
But on a scaled down version, I represent myself, my service costs, my service costs $100 per hour. And I tell that to my clients. If you want to work with me, that's the price. Are you comfortable with that? There are a lot of more
Mhm.
affordable freelancers. They charge smaller rates. So, if it's more of finding the clients you want to work with rather than finding clients, because that's one of the the things I see right now, people who don't have or still looking for online work, they settle for less because they don't have the job yet. They settle for
Mm-hmm.
like way below the minimum pay because like I'm not like I'm happy with money. I'm not that kind of
Yeah.
guy, even but the thing is I need money to support my family, you know. I don't
Yeah.
want my wife to work. That's why I stepped up my game. That kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if you want that kind of life, you obviously you have to have a bar. And yeah, you just continue to improve. What I'm saying is it's actually really easy to find clients, but it's difficult to find clients you want to work with. And that's what you are looking for. Eh. If you want to be a premium
Mm-hmm.
freelancer, if you want to be a premium or charge a premium to your clients, if you want to charge, because my mentor right now, because even now I'm still
Uh-huh.
learning. I'm not an expert even right now. I can't say because my mentor, she earns upwards of $500 per hour. Sometimes she gets
Wow.
deals that I see in her account that she just got a deal worth $3,000 in just that day. And basically, that's a 10-minute call for her. And it's so wow. If I get
Wow.
to be at that level, I can work 1 hour a day, and that's enough. That's enough. And another thing I want to tell your listeners is yes, you can work hard. That's nice. You can work hard. You can say it's for the family. You can say it's for so that the next generation won't have it too hard. Pero you can't buy that time back no matter what, no matter how much you're earning. Okay, you earn 2 million pesos a month because of your business, but are you having time with your family? Do you still have time for
True, true.
yourself? No matter how much you earn, you can't buy back the time that you put on your job. Like you and me, we're on the like adult stage and we're already realizing, wow, time flies so fast, no? Ganon.
True. Time.
And when it comes down to retirement, let's say, yeah, you one day, maybe in the future, you gather with your friends, old buddies, mga barkada dati, and I mean, you exchange stories. Do you want to say, "Oh my goodness, I had this deal and I worked for 60 hours a week and I got this much money." Hindi ganon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to share that kind of experience. I want to share like, wow, this time when I was 25, me and my wife, we had 1 month off in the US, just, wasting our time, enjoying something like that.
Ah,
Those kind of stories. So
yeah.
that's the dream. I guess that's the passion that I'm building every day. It's an everyday thing. You can't build a passion overnight. You can't build your passion rather. You can't build your passion overnight. It has to be an everyday thing. That's why nga passion, di ba?
Right, right, right. So, Gian, can you tell our listeners what exactly is that thing that you do 1 hour to 2 hours a day? What exactly is that freelance work that you're doing?
Okay. So I have some clients where I edit their podcast.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually how I started my own podcast. And I also have some clients where I do copywriting. For those who are not familiar, that's basically writing but for sales, like marketing stuff, emails. Sometimes I just consult. I consult businesses. How do they have to make plans or how do they strategize on how to improve their business or maybe scale their business to get bigger profits, that kind of thing. And yeah, it's
Right.
more talking and writing, and that's basically it. I don't do much. It's funny because I don't do much, but that's it. That's what provides for me and my family.
I think some people would argue that you're already living the dream, like having that. I actually feel a little silly right now because I remember in our talk during your podcast episode where you talked to me about productivity, and here and lo and behold, you've been doing the greatest hustle in in the whole wide world, and like you're doing work and play, and it's amazing how you're able to earn enough for yourself and also not be tired at the end of the day and get to do the things that are really important, like spending time with your wife and hanging out and being with your dogs and having that connection with your family. I think that for me is the dream, you know?
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I'm so happy for you that at such a ripe and young age you're already doing it. So what are your future plans for this? How do you plan to expand this freelance work of yours, or are you already you feel that you're at the peak of your career? What's next for you?
Definitely not. I'm not yet at the peak of my career. I still want to expand, of course. Maybe I'm actually thinking of one of these days building my own elite team of
Mm.
people like me. Yeah, maybe I'll be managing them and then getting even more clients, and then yeah, just building dreams for others who also want this kind of lifestyle. I mean, who doesn't? But honestly, not everyone wants. Some people like the work, some people like the hustle. Me, I'm a lazy person. So I want to yeah, that's my thing. I want to work a few hours and then I'm done and just go about with my day. That's how I enjoy myself. That's my passion. So if there are other people who want that kind of, I'm trying to remember that term. Time freedom. That's it. For those of you
Yes.
who want time freedom more, like, yeah, hit me up. I coach, I teach. I'm actually on my page, I release resources once in a while. I published 2 books. I'm building an online course right now on how to start your online career. That's for free. All of that is for free. So yeah, you can just head over. I guess MR will be linking the links
Oh
on the
yes,
episode. Yeah.
definitely,
So yeah,
definitely.
everybody has access to that. They can, yeah, basically they can start their online career right now. Or right after this
Great.
episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, expect me to be one of your students, sir. Expect
Awesome,
me.
awesome.
That is so amazing. And Gian Dakay, ladies and gentlemen, the good Samaritan of the online world. I mean, it's also amazing that you're willing to do everything, all of the teaching and the coaching for free. I mean, I introduced you as a coach and a mentor, and the general assumption is like you're doing it for a fee. But no, guys, he's
Yeah,
doing it for absolutely free.
absolutely free.
So
Yep.
it's your podcasting game so far.
Okay, so yeah, my podcasting, yeah, originally I was doing this for clients. I was a podcast editor because actually I've been working online my whole life. That makes me sound old. For around what almost 10 years. Almost 10 years now. And it still makes me sound old. Okay. So I've been working online. I did. I did work locally corporate and I never loved that. I didn't want the constraint. Me, I started with normal employment and it didn't work for me. So I went online, and that's when my horizons just blew up. It was amazing because I met different people from different countries. I got to improve my communication skills, and because I wanted to improve, and working online was really an avenue for that. And After the few years, I started different gigs. I tried graphic design. I tried coding. No luck with that. It doesn't stick with me. I tried the virtual assistants, being helping out with admin tasks. It worked. But I really found that podcasting was interesting, especially because you get to talk like this. It's a conversation, the like genuine interests of someone, and yeah, I
Yeah,
stuck with that. I stuck with that. After a while, because I've been working, I already edit podcasts. Why not start my own? So I started my
yeah,
own, and yeah,
absolutely.
just invited some people. Hey, you wanna talk? You know, just random messaging to people. Some people like, hey, I have a podcast. You wanna talk? Not like that. So, no, but you get the idea. I really thought, oh, what does this guy want? So yeah, that's how it started. But I've really been talking with clients, talking with different. I coach people how to work online, because a lot of my peers, a lot of my friends, even some friends of friends, they want to start working online, especially like stay-at-home moms or
Yeah.
gamers, right? They already have the computer for it, and they approach me, hey, I want to work online, or I wanna have a sideline to get some extra cash. And yeah, I just coach them, and that's basically it. And that's basically my journey of meeting different people, talking to different people, kind of thing for
Yes,
me,
yes.
because I'm getting all these amazing clients outside, and there are just some people who just want to make a living, even
Mm-hmm.
if they're at home, at least they can help out. So yeah, they reach out, I teach them, and then the credibility comes there, the value. That's what I'm after, actually. Not the cash, not the it's not a money thing for me. It
Mm-hmm.
never was. Yeah, a lot of people ask me that. Hey, why are you giving this out for free? Is it a scam or something? No, I just pay it forward. If you get to help someone, it makes you feel good, and yeah, that's the reward in itself. That's what I think. That's what I think.
That that actually says a lot about you. Gian Dakay, please, for president. Oh, oh my God, you're so valiant, so noble, like an inspiration, man.
Thank you, thank you. Maybe when I do run for president, I'll air this
Oh
talk
yeah, hit
on
me up. I'll
TV.
be your campaign manager.
Perfect, perfect.
If you have any last words to our listeners, any last words, comments, advice, anything that you
Uh-huh.
want to say to everybody out there.
So for those of you who are listening, anything is possible. If you put your mind to it, if you give yourself some time, just you love life, you love yourself, just give yourself the time you deserve, and yeah, it will all work out. Put some time on your passions. Don't be too serious. Don't overwork yourself, because at the end of the day, and we only live once, and those things are just trivial. Yes, we need money, but you don't really need money to enjoy life. So try to find ways to make everything easier. If you don't want to work online, then try to find ways to make your work more enjoyable. That way, it won't be too hard on you. You won't be too stressed. Or if you really want to start working online, just search. You hit me up, or you can search online by yourself. There are so many ways to live the life you've always wanted, but we just limit ourselves. We limit ourselves because we don't want to make
Mm-hmm.
mistakes. It's important to make mistakes. I mean, I've made countless, countless, countless mistakes. But the important thing is just to learn from that and move forward. So yeah, that's I guess my biggest advice to anyone.
Awesome. I just actually learned the hard way during the season the importance of having, like you said earlier, having the time for the things that you like and the things that you need, like the perfect balance of work and play. Because well, easy to get burned out apparently.
Exactly, exactly.
It's really easy, and I guess to you to find that perfect mix for yourself. There's I don't is there a blueprint formula for the amount of work that you need to do in a day versus the amount of time, leisure time that you have to spend on to be able to be productive and not be burned out? Is there a blueprint for that?
My blueprint personally is what I feel. If I feel in line with what I'm doing, like, like when I'm working, right? When I'm working and I feel I'm getting sluggish, I stop working. And I do
Right,
something
right.
else, and then I just get back to it when I need to get back to it. That's the fun thing of working online. That's the fun thing of making your own schedule, because you're so in line with yourself that you're not working. You're not working one bit. You're not stressed, and you're free. So the blueprint
That is so
is yourself. If you want that perfect life, you think of how the blueprint is, how would I feel if this is my schedule? You can actually play around with that idea. You make your own pretend
mm-hmm,
schedule, right? You list
mm-hmm.
down all your whole day, all the hours, like 1 a.m. up to 12 midnight, and you
Right,
list
right.
down your schedule, like a pretend schedule. At this time I'm gonna work, this time I'm going to sleep, this time I'm going to watch movies, something like that. And how does that make you feel? If you feel in line with that schedule, then that's the blueprint, and that's what you need to aim for.
That's a really good. I'm actually going to do that after this episode.
Perfect,
Yeah, I'm
nice.
gonna get my whiteboard and do that thing. That's really a great tip.
Awesome, awesome.
Listeners out there who want to connect with you, how do they start to ask you? Are there any requirements? How do they go about going and joining into your group of mentees?
Awesome. Okay. Well, you can find me on Facebook. You can find my page. Just search at Gian Dakay. That's the at symbol GIANDAKAY, and like the page, share the page, I guess. Or and of course you can send me a message over there, and I respond right away. All your messages, all your comments. Yeah, requirements. You need to really commit yourself. That's my one and only requirement. I don't want excuses. I don't want, because me, I've had excuses always, like not to do something, or maybe to push back a project at later date. That's exactly why I don't want excuses, because it's me, and I know the consequences of that. So yeah, that's it. Commitment. That's my one and only requirement.
That is so great. Honestly, I feel that you will be an inspiration or at least a goal set for a lot of people. Like from ground zero, I need to be up to the Gian Dakay bar. Then from the Gian Dakay bar, I'll rise up from there. So yeah,
Cool, cool.
man, you're amazing. Honestly, you're really, really amazing. And so for the mentoring, you can be accessed through Facebook. Is it the same for your podcast, Productivity Sundays? How
Yep,
do we listen
everything
to that?
everything's in there. On the page you have the links there, but you can the direct link to my podcast is anchor.fm. That's anchor.fm/Giandakay, or you can search Productivity Sundays on Spotify, and yeah, that's me.
How's,
Oh, and sorry,
yeah,
if also,
yeah,
if you like music, I'm a singer-songwriter. You can find my music on
nice,
Spotify also, and on YouTube. That's Operation Melody. And yeah, that's all my stuff.
nice. See, guys, you can really have more than one passion. He is the epitome of that, and this is so amazing. Sir, all right. I just want to say thank you so much for being here, Mr. Dakay.
No, it's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
All right. So, I guess that's it for for the episode. Thank you guys for listening and stay safe, stay kind, all right? And I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Alright, that was the end of episode 1. I hope you learned a lot today. If you have any questions for Mr. Gian Dakay or for me, just hit me up or message him on his Facebook and other social media networks. If you have any questions or any messages, anything that you want to say, please feel free to comment or message me on Instagram or on YouTube. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay? Thank you very much. That's the first episode rather of season 2. I'll see you all again next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.